Hey everyone, Eugene Fedorovsky from eugenefedorovsky.com, and today I have a question for you. Should you go to network marketing events? The quick answer is yes, you should definitely go to network marketing events. But I know you're here to hear more than just yes. So let me tell you my opinion as to why you should go to network marketing events. So there's several reasons. One of the top reasons is in order to hear the testimonies that other distributors will have. And you're probably sitting and asking to yourself, well, why should I listen to the testimonies? I'm already in the company. Well, the reason for that is because this way you can follow up with other prospects in a lot more powerful way. So let me give you an example. So let's say you go to your network marketing event, which could be for your team, or rather, I should say, for your company, and you hear about this bus driver who is stopped driving buses and is now making over $10,000 a month. So when you get home from that event, what you should do is jog your memory and try to remember if you have any prospects or perhaps inactive team members who are bus drivers as well. So what you do is you reach out to them to follow up and you tell them, let's say the person's name is Bob. Hey Bob, I just want to follow up on a conversation from 2 months ago. I just want to share with you about a bus driver who just spoke at the recent company event. He ended up quitting his job and is now making over $10,000 a month. Bob, do you know any bus drivers that might be interested in earning extra income? Now, most of the people don't do that. How do most of the people in network marketing follow up? Hey Bob, just checking in. Wanted to see if you're interested in joining my business. Don't be a checker inner. Just don't do it. When you're following up with your prospects, have something important to share with them. Now, when you're following up with them, you could also be talking about the product experience someone had at your local event. It doesn't even have to be a local event, it could be a webinar. Webinar is a network marketing event. So what I'm trying to say is, when you're at these events, keep your ears open and make sure you write down every testimony that you get. And then make sure you go out and you share it with your prospects, with your team members, and this should increase the amount of people that join your team. Now, when you're approaching the people, you can do the indirect approach as I just mentioned, asking them if they know someone who wants to earn extra income. You could also talk to them directly. You can say, hey Bob, this bus driver is making over 10,000. Last time we spoke, you were a bus driver. Are you interested in making an extra income? Earning an extra income? See what they say. And guess what? In a few months, follow up with them again with a new testimony of what you hear. Maybe you earned an incentive trip on a cruise or something. When you reach out to them, hey Bob, I just qualified for a trip to, I don't know, Tahiti. You know anyone who wants to go on vacation on company expense? Something along those lines. So make sure that you go to the events, you keep your ears open, you listen to the testimonies. Now, what's the second reason to go to events? Second reason would be to get skills. Because all of the events that I've been to, every single one of them have taught me skills. Now, I go to company events that are local. We have an event every month that is for all the distributors in our company that are in the state of New York. We also have smaller events happening throughout the month with special trainings and whatnot. I go to regional events for the whole East Coast. I go to international events that are held by my company every year in different exotic locations such as London, South Africa. We've been to Dubai. Next year, the company's bringing back to America. I go to generic events such as Eric Worre's GoPro. It's a fantastic event, and I believe last year Eric had about 20,000 network marketing distributors from all over the profession, from different companies attending this event. You go there, you learn skills that you can implement right away. You can IoT, invest in yourself to go to these events, learn the information, And most importantly, teach it. Teach it to your team members. Teach it to your following. Provide content like I'm providing for you guys. One of my favorite, the most favorite events to go to are events by Ray Higdon. Now, I talk about him a lot because he deserves it. The man puts on an event that is unlike any other in the network marketing industry. And every event I go to is better than the previous one. Now, I might have mentioned I'm part of his Top Earner Club, which means that I'm working with top earners from across different companies and Ray Higdon himself teaching us how to do things on a bigger scale. I've invested in myself, so I strongly recommend that you guys invest in yourselves. You are your best investment. That is a fact. There is no better investment than you investing in yourself. Now let me tell you a little story about me investing in myself. When I went to Ray's event last year in March or April 2016, I was at the event, and when he was talking about his Top Earner Club, which is a significant investment, significant sum of money, I sat there thinking to myself, I'm not ready yet. I'll do it next year. So I went to his event in September, and at that event he was talking about the importance of the Top Earner Club and hanging out with people of high caliber. At that event, I bought his book, Vibrational Money Emergent, which I do discuss fairly often. I don't have one on hand, but I will make a blog post about it another time. So I read his book and I did the homeworks. That's the more important part. I did the homeworks. One of the homeworks said to write out your goals, and they have to be big goals. And I didn't necessarily need to know how to get to them, but I needed to write them out, which I did. So I wrote out the big goal that I wanted to join the Top Earner Club, make that huge investment in myself at his next event, which was February of this year. And not only did I want to make that investment, I wanted to pay in full. So come February this year, I'm sitting at his event, and Ray's mentioning how important it is to surround yourself with important, high caliber people. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, that little voice in my head says, you're not ready. I'm not ready for this. And almost immediately after I said that to myself, Ray says from the stage, for those of you who think you're not ready, you will never be ready. I'm sitting there to myself, oh my God, did I say that out loud? The timing of it was impeccable. And right there and then, I decided to jump off the ledge, make the best investment I've ever made in myself. A huge investment, but the best investment. With that said, come this event in September that Ray is holding, I hope I see you guys there, because the events he has are phenomenal. I strongly urge you to reach out to me privately. What I'll do is I'll share the personal link I have to his tickets at a hugely discounted rate. I'm going to throw in some goodies, such as a 15-minute coaching call with me, where we can talk about your business. I can give you some tips that can improve your business, as well as I'm going to give you a discounted price on the tickets that you probably cannot get anywhere else. So I really hope, even if you don't go to Ray's event, I really hope you decide that it is important to invest in yourself, and you start going to company events, you start going to generic events, and overall just jump, invest in yourself. You are your best investment. And as usual, please like, share on social media, comment below. Your comments mean a lot to me. With that said, have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you in the next video.